Hey, it's Tammy, and this is another episode of Where is the Sun? This is where we discuss how the sun moves through the Human Design Mandala and the energies that you will encounter as it does that. It's kind of early in the morning, so I'm not my jovial self. I do have my coffee, but we're waiting for a blizzard, I guess. I don't really watch the news, so I'm not really sure what the weather's going to do today, but anyway, um, I'm getting ready to go to work. So, one of the things that I wanted to talk about, well, the thing that I wanted to talk about this week was the Gate 54. We've been in it for about 3 days now, so we have about 3 days left. And by then, I'll be up to date and I'll change it to the next gate. But basically, the 54 is about ambition and drive. So over the last 3 days or so, you probably have felt this desire to move forward. And it comes with the new year too. Like everybody's gung-ho on whatever they made for a plan for the year. Hopefully those who made plans for the year made them within the bounds of their strategy so that these long-term goals will last. A lot of times we make these goals and they don't last 2 weeks. There's reasons in the chart for that. So if you have a really hard time keeping up with goals that you make for yourself, or diet plans, or exercise regimens, or anything like that, I can tell you why it doesn't always work. Quickly, I have an open will center. So if I am not in the energy of somebody with sustainable willpower energy, I don't always go through with my goals for things like working out all the time or eating right or things like that. There always seems to be some stumbling block that'll get in the way, like no time, or you run out of money for fresh stuff or whatever. So there's always those things. If you surround yourself with people who have sustainable willpower, their willpower shoots off to you, you grab it in, make it bigger, get done what you have to do. Now, that being said, I think part of it is time frames and what we put on time frames, because there have been a few things that I've noticed recently that I set into motion. I don't know, one was 6 years ago, one was 6 months ago, one was a couple weeks ago. You know, these things that you think about that you want, and then all of a sudden you're sitting there and you're like, oh my God, I have that. Or, oh, that opportunity just came by. So the key to that whole thing is don't beat yourself up if you set a goal and you fall down. Maybe it wasn't the right time, the right place, you're not around the right people. You need to really know yourself and know your energy to pull in those around you. So with ambition, it's the energy to really kick and push and pull and gather the right people and do the right things and get all this stuff set into motion. If you don't if you don't already have this in your chart as defined, you don't have it consistently. So again, if you pull people around you that have similar and that have the energy that you need, is which we usually do without even knowing it, you'll be able to keep that. Now, if all of a sudden in a few days you feel like a crash, or you feel like you need a break from doing that, or maybe you look back and say, gee, I shouldn't have said that to so and so to get where I wanted to be because that person was somewhere else. I've seen a lot of that this week. I have actually, and I'm not going to lie, seen a lot of one person wanting to get somewhere, so they have to kick another person like in the face or say something negative, or project onto that person some negativity in order to get what they want. So you got to watch out for that kind of stuff too, because sometimes we just blindly run out and do what we think is best for ourselves without looking at other people. Again, that's a great reason to learn your human design and understand your chart so that you can separate yourself from that. It's a rare occasion that I get caught up in that kind of stuff anymore. And it's certainly, if I get caught up in it, doesn't affect me. So that was huge in my whole human design process, because back when I started this journey, I wasn't as understanding. So anyway, trying to think of what else. I would say use the energy for what you can. If it doesn't work out, it's probably because of one of the things that I mentioned, like you entered into it wrong, or you could have done something differently, or you could have reached out to a different person. I know a lot of times when I set a goal and I really need to push through it. Well, I'm lucky because my best friend has a defined will center, so I just text her or call her up. When I was going through my nutrition management and trying to change my diet, my nutritionist had a defined will center, so every couple days I'd call her up. It's that kind of stuff that we sometimes need. As much as we want to do things alone, we can't always do things alone. So anyway, I guess that's all I have for today. Enjoy the next few days, and I'll be back with the update on the next gate. Thanks. Bye-bye.